Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's me, Space Burt, hanging out with Robert here, promising him that I will move him from this spot eventually. He's been here for a long time, and I think he's tired of it. Also listening to the clucks of the chickens. Exciting. Anyway, in this video, I was thinking that I want to start working on the bridge from the homestead to this ravine and actually further out. I've got some plans I want to do, and two things specifically that I'm interested in starting next. See if I can find them here. Yep, so right here. Build a bridge across ravine and also build mob farm. I did a little plotting, and I'm thinking I want to build a bridge from this top layer right here that goes straight across this ravine area and continues out all the way to sea back there. You can see it's all water. There's also a little island over there, and make a mob farm in the middle of the ocean. Do that one farm design that's like 160 blocks high, and then further up to where you get the maximum spawn rate, so it'll be way in the air. I think that will be the way to go. So yeah, that's the thing I want to start on this video. At least do an outline for the bridge. I think that would be pretty nice. But before that, I want to show you guys some stuff that I did. Firstly, I did a lot of work at the battle arena over here. Last video, we did a continuation for that. And I got pretty good ways in, but I still had to do a lot of redstone stuff, and I still had to do some lighting stuff. And I haven't done all the lighting yet, but I have done all the redstone work, and doing all that redstone work, I did a ton of mining in the diamond mine down below, and I could show you guys some goodies I got from that. Let me go there real quick. So yeah, oh, wrong one. Got quite a bit of diamonds here. I managed to still have a good bit of redstone, but it took so much redstone to do the wiring down below. I'll show you guys that in a bit. And I still have some extra. Where are you? Here we go. Still have some extra that I didn't even break yet. So this coal's been here forever. But all this other stuff is new. So yeah, lots and 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 even more mining in the diamond mine. So much mining. But it worked out nice, and there's surprisingly not a lot of lava down there, which is strange. Usually I run into a ton of lava when I'm at, like, I think it's negative 58 for Y. But there really hasn't been that much. I use the water technique. I'll dump water on the lava and mine up all the obsidian. And that's how I deal with it usually. Luckily, it's not as much as usual, so it doesn't take as long. But let me go travel over there, and I'll save you guys some time here. Alright, we've made it to the swamp. Let me get out of this boat. And I did a good bit of work, like I was saying, to the whole thing, not just the battle area, but just the entranceway. I started working on the giant stairwell for the temple, and this should go up pretty high when it's done. And I made the inner wall, just a single wall right now. I'm not sure what's going to be inside of here. I'm going to leave it blank for now. I was thinking maybe having somewhere in this temple a cart area specifically for Robert, so he can have his own little floor of this temple and just be an infinite minecart roller coaster kind of thing. I think that'd be kind of fun. But yeah, this is coming along pretty good. You might notice that I closed up the regular entrance for the battle arena area. If you go to this side, there's nothing but a little side block, but this other side, where I had all of the storage area, I hooked up a nice little hidden doorway right here. Hooked it all up. So if I come along this way, we have the chest storage that I had before. Nothing changed with that. have that more storage here. Back here is the inner workings, and I finished all of this. And man, this was so much redstone work. It was so much. It was even more than I was thinking it was going to be. But this is a quick look. I think a couple videos ago I showed how these things work. They're not too complicated, but it's just a repeat of these block changers where it's a light or it's not a light, depending. Yeah, and I closed up the walls, and yeah, went all the way around. So that's all done. There's still that atrium in the middle, and we saw that from the top side where the trees are still there. I might eventually do something with that, but for the time being, it can just, you know, be what it is. So yeah, big space, lots of work. And also lots of vines. I feel like I keep chopping them down and they keep coming back. So, you know what, I'm just going to leave them. I can just have vines everywhere, whatever. Kind of fits anyway. It's a swamp. So yeah, if I go up here, this is the actual battle arena area. And we saw this last video. Nothing's really changed in here except for this. Lights are out. I'm not sure how dark this is going to show up in on YouTube, but it's actually fairly bright here, so I'm not too worried about it. And I think that this is actually going to be a lot harder than I was anticipating, honestly. Because once I start getting a lot of these skeletons around, things are going to start getting hairy. And there's so many guys already. Okay, fine. So yeah, I've never actually tested it yet. Except for briefly, I walked in. And I got bombarded by skeletons. Ooh, is that a baby villager? That's something I need to start thinking about, getting villagers. And this would be a good place to do them, because there'll be zombies already. I could maybe have like a little trap door somewhere that I can lead them to. Oh my goodness. Lots of mobs, lots of mobs. Okay, I have not even left this spot, and they keep ganging up on me. So I think it works. Uh-oh, creepers. Worst thing ever. Gotta be on my toes with those creepers. Anyway, let me get out of here before I die, because it's already looking pretty horrible, and we can go start working on the bridge, I guess. So yeah, I noticed that it's a new moon right now, so no slimes. It's a bad time to go to the battle arena. But yeah, that place was intense. I almost died on the way out. I had to run for it. I had a mob of the little mini zombies chasing me. Those guys are the worst. Back home. And made it out alive. New day, and I think I could start messing with this board too. So build the slime farm. I'm gonna knock this one off because that battle arena is the slime farm. So goodbye. Ha, love that. And also, what's another one? Start large project. I'm gonna go ahead and knock this one off too because we did start it. That is our large project. You can actually see it from here. That big block right there in the wooded area. That's the top so far of the monument. We should see it. It should stick up pretty high. I think it's going to be really cool when it's all done. So yeah, that's exciting. Now we just need to work on our bridge and then our mob farm. This will be the next couple of videos sometime in the future. Hopefully it won't take too long. But yeah, I just want to kind of do an outline of where this bridge is going to go and where the mob farm is going to go. And also, you know, maybe have like a little stairwell down to this ravine area and maybe some other little spots, maybe a way down to this island. There's a little island over there. But we'll see. That's not so important. Today, I just really want to get a layout of how far it needs to go and where the mob farm is going to go. So I'm going to go get some materials and drop some of my junk off from the killing field here and do that. And I'll probably, before we go, to make up some more signs here because I have some ideas of things that I should do, especially seeing that zombie villager. I really think it'd be cool to have a way to collect zombie villagers from that battle arena area, and we could start using them to get our librarians for here, as this place has been empty for so long. Can't wait to have some librarians in here. Maybe actually finally get mending and have unbreaking and fortune 3 and looting and other really useful things. Maybe not all things. I think sometime in the future I'm going to have like all librarians, but for now, just a couple of basic ones that are just absolutely the best, I think. Anyway, let me go get some material. Alright, so I dropped some stuff off, got some more stuff. I want to do a deep slate tile and sandstone combination bridge, I'm thinking. And I know I want to make it 5 wide, so it's going to be a pathway of 3 with 1 on either side for like an edge or a gate. And I'm thinking right in front of this door will be just fine, maybe right here. And my initial thought, and I'm just going to do the kind of outer, or just like the bottom part, is I'm going to do the sandstone in the middle, and then a row of this deep slate on either side, like so. And then the outer bands are going to be this sandstone again. So it's going to have 2 tracks of the deep slate tile, and then the very center will be sandstone, and the edges will be sandstone. I want to kind of, I'm thinking about all of the outside edge that you would see for the pillars going down. I'm going to do the same thing where it's sandstone on the edge and deep slate in the middle. I think that would be kind of cool. And I think where the pillars are that go down, the support pillars, I'm going to actually make it even wider to 7 and have it kind of box out a little bit further to make it look, you know, structurally sound. Because I really like that. I don't like it when things are just floating. And, you know, something I'm going to do pretty soon, too. I might do it off camera and just show you guys the results after. Is work on all these side bits right here for these paths, because they're just kind of floating, and that bothers me every time I come and see it. I gotta do something about it. And like this bridge right here, if I'd go this all the way across like that, I couldn't. No, I can't. It bothers me. But you gotta start somewhere, and this is the path that I'm going to do. I think I'm gonna just do this path in the middle right now and see how far I need to go and what kind of resources I'm expecting. Because I think the best way to do this, honestly, would be to go at the lowest point of the underneath and do that first. Because I want this to be more than 1 block thick. It might be 2, maybe even 3 blocks thick, depending. So I'd want to start on a lower level so I can build on top of it. I'm not trying to work from underneath, because that's not fun. And especially on deep, deep spots like this, that would take so much scaffolding to do that. It would just be easier just to plan it out first and decide, hey, I want it to look like this, and then come and build on top of it after. But the pillars themselves, the support pillars, I think I'm going to do that last. Or, I don't know, I might do it as I go, but that's not so bad working from bottom to top, because you could kind of work at the ground and build yourself up. you know, you don't have to be floating in the air to do it. Which it's no big deal if it's creative, but if it's not creative, it's time consuming. So let me go ahead and do this and see how far I have to go. Alright, so I went a far distance, and you see that's the homestead over there. And this is that little island I was talking about that's kind of out in front of the homestead where I was thinking about going out. I kind of think that having a straight bridge would look nice. I don't know if I want to turn it, because really I think over there might be the best place for a mob farm, but I don't know. This might be a good spot here. Land isn't too terribly close. That's the closest thing right there, and also this little island. And yep, they have this place right here. That place seems oddly familiar. Wonder what that is. Anyway, so I'm thinking this is a good spot, maybe? I might just have to light up these island areas over here, or I might actually demolish that island area. I'm not sure. That might be a future thing. But yeah, I think I'm going to put the mob farm here, and it's going to be way in the sky. Right now, I think we're like 114 or something. Yeah, 114. Why? Oop, wrong thing. So I want to do, I think it's 160, 163, I don't know. There's videos out there for it. I'm going to have to look up somebody's design and use it, because I don't want to do anything too crazy. But there's, you know, it has to do with the spawning rate, how far you are off the ground, and it works better when it's over water because mobs aren't going to spawn on the water. They'll spawn in the water, but you're so high up that they won't. So yeah, I think this is a good spot, and just to show you how far away this is, I might go a little bit further out. We could do a run through. It's pretty long. And I think this is going to be definitely imposing. You can see this from all over the map, this ginormous bridge right here. Hopefully it turns out nice. I generally enjoy making bridges. I don't know why, just something about them. Just like I like trains, and the best thing we have for trains is minecarts. It'd be cool if we had some kind of like connective where you can connect multiple carts together. I think that'd be a real nice thing. I'm sure there's mods for that, but you know, I'm not gonna do mods. I'm trying to stay away from using too many mods, just so, you know, I know not everybody uses mods, not everybody can use mods, so I try to keep it pretty simple just to match with everyone else. But yeah, we've successfully gone across this tiny ravine, and we're going to go all the way to the future site of the mob farm. Let me go up and go to sleep here. So yeah, while I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and add some signs up here for projects to do. I want to go ahead and have a zombie villager. Catch-all room or catch room or holding room. I'm not sure how to say it. I'm just going to say trap, maybe, to where we can get zombie villagers at the battle arena over there, and I could start working on the library in here. I think that would be a helpful thing. Another thing, I want to go ahead and light up swamp around the battle arena. And those two things, I think, would be a nice addition, and that's both at the temple area. And we'll do this one right here will be finish outside of swamp temple. And that's something we can do slowly but surely. I think I'm going to work on that little by little. Maybe on camera, off camera, but I'll always show you guys progress each video every time I do anything on it. So yeah, between that and this bridge and the mob farm, I have plenty to do. And I have a good bit of supplies because I've done a lot of mining, especially deep slate. Got a lot of deep slate, so it should have a lot for the temple. And this bridge is going to need a lot too. So I'm pretty set on that. I got a bunch of this sandstone, so we should have the majority of that, at least for this bridge. I'm not sure what the mob farm is going to be made of yet. And now I just need to devise some kind of pattern for this bridge and go with that. I think it's going to come out nice, hopefully. But yeah, that's all I have for this video. I don't want to go too much further because it's already getting pretty late. I might start working on this bridge and just record it and just post it as like a fast forward thing. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching and have a great day. Moo.